The banks are hiking rates before the RBA. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee because, well, this article we're going to see CBA and NAB are already hiking rates before the RBA have even made their move this month. Now let's just jump over here and have a look at the rate tracker that I have up from the ASX. And we see here an increase to 3.6% as of the 28th of February. There's an 81% chance of that happening, at least according to this tracker. So 3.6%, that 4.1% that some are predicting even higher is looking like a reality. Now let's jump over before, you can see I've got my rate calculation Excel here. Let's jump over here and check out this article from news.com.au. CBA and NAB hike rates despite no RBA decision. CBA and NAB have hit new customers with a mortgage rate hike despite no decision from the RBA. Well, they know it's coming. Okay, they know a decision is coming. Australia's largest and third largest lenders, CommBank and NAB, have hiked selected mortgage rates for new customers. CBA increased the variable rate on its no-frills home loan for new owner-occupiers and investors with deposits of 30% or more. The bank has also hiked its 1 to 3 year fixed rates for owner-occupiers and investors. Australia's third largest lender, NAB, also increased its basic variable home loan for new customers. However, in contrast to CAB, NAB only lifted the rate for loans with smaller deposits of 20% or less. The rates for new customers with bigger deposits remain the same, isn't it? I mean, this shows you it's all about risk management here for the bank, isn't it? So if you've got your deposit isn't quite as meaty as some of the others, you're going to be charged more. So the bank will make more money, but they're taking a greater risk because you've only got a 20% deposit. So, but don't compare that deposit and the time it took to acquire it to previous generations. No, don't worry about that. It's just depressing. If you go down that rabbit hole, don't even think about that. So let's see the rate changes. Their extra home loan, variable under 70% loan to value ratio, was 5.12, is now 5.22, a 10-point hike. Their 1 year fixed is a 40-point hike, 5.59 to 5.99%. Let's jump over here to the Excel. So if we're going from, 5.59% to 5.99%, all things being equal, we got the average first home buyer mortgage. You're looking at a 4.44% increase in repayments per month. So you're going from, 2.7, give or take with change, to 2.8. Another $121 a month, or an internet connection, or half a carton of smokes. Carton's about $300 now, isn't it? Last time we checked. So you can see, that's not going to drive anyone, you'd hope, to foreclose or sell their house if they couldn't find that a month. Okay? You're getting really close if these type of movements are going to hurt you. What's going to hurt and be, interesting to watch is the people that are coming off the 1.99 fixed, jump onto a variable like this. They're going to get stung. They're definitely going to get stung. Now, the question is, how many of these people are like me and many of the viewers who've had a mortgage for some time and locked in just to take advantage of it because we never thought we'd see a rate that low? And then, okay, our repayments are probably returning to what we've paid in the past or something similar to it. Because, it's been a few years, we've paid off a portion of the mortgage. To how many of them are people that got in during the mania of the COVID? Because that's what it was. It was a mania. People were just buying in. You had government handing out support and stimulus to overheat the market. To stimulate the market. Overheating was the consequence of it. We had people locked down in their homes going crazy, thinking, I can't live here, I need more space. It was a mania. It was definitely a mania, and that drove property up to the moon. Now, how many of those managed to get into property because they could get a mortgage this low? And then when reality hits, they're going to be in trouble. That's the question I put to you, and we need to try and find that data, get to that granular level. Now, we've got savings rates, they're going down. We've got GDP, it's pretty much flat. at the moment. So we'll have to see what happens. But I don't know if it's going to be as exciting as people hope, you know. I'm becoming too cynical of it, too skeptical. The more we hear in the news about these calamitous events, the more skeptical I become of it. Maybe that's just the normalcy bias coming through there, or experience. 2-year fixed are up 10 points to 6.09, and 3-year fixed are up 20 points to 5.99. So 2-year is the highest. So it almost, you know, lining up with expectations that rates are going to go up, peak, and then slowly go back down again a little bit, maybe sitting around 3% for a while. The the NAB, they've gone from 6.24% to 6.44%, a 20-point increase. This is L loan-to-value ratio over 80%. So what's going to happen is you'll have people that bought in with a really low deposit, maybe even the government 2% guaranteed or back deposit. Their LVRs are going to be slaughtered. So they're going to just be stuck with the bank that they are. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to be kicked to the curb. That means they're just not going to have the flexibility they might otherwise have had. Now, is that going to even be something that some people notice? How many people are too lazy or preoccupied with other elements in their life, is probably the better way to say it, to go on the finer details of their mortgage? Maybe they've just moved into a house, it's all crazy and going nuts. They're just going to focus on making those repayments and keep going. We'll have to see. There's no point in making bold predictions because, as we know, the government can change the rules as they need to. And I would argue that Labor is just as likely to intervene in the market to stimulate housing and, well, to stimulate the economy and thereby stimulate housing as a Liberal national government. I don't think there's any difference there in regards to that. Maybe just how they're going to target particular parts. It'll maybe more social housing, maybe a veneer of wokeness over what they're doing, but in the end, is there going to be any difference economy-wise? Rate City Research Director Sally Tyndall said CBA's fixed interest rate increases were no surprise. Cost of funding pressures combined with a now widespread expectation there will be 3 more cash rate hikes in as many months are likely to have triggered this rise, Tyndall said. Today's increase to the bank's lowest no-frills home loan is unexpected. I'll go back to my highlighter. However, the bank still has competitive advertised rates for borrowers looking for an offset account. CBA isn't walking away from competition in the variable home loan space. The bank is just pushing customers in a different direction. So why does the RBA keep hiking interest rates? Because they're coming to the rescue to save us all from this mean inflation, guys. They have to destroy us to rebuild us better, stronger. I'm getting too old. So, Tyndall says the RBA keeps hiking interest rates. However, Tyndall said NAB's increase to its basic variable rate for borrowers with deposits less than 20% was a blow for would-be buyers. All 4 big banks charge customers with small deposits higher rates because they're seen as riskier borrowers. However, the difference even within the big 4 is stark, she said. Borrowers with small deposits would do well to shop around. While most banks sting low deposit customers with higher interest rate charges, there are still a handful of lenders offering rates under 5% for those with little equity. So, as I said, it's just risk management from the bank. They're not your friends. They don't care. So let's have a talk about this, guys. I can't imagine anyone is at all surprised that we're seeing these increases in these products. We're going to see another interest rate increase from the Reserve Bank this month. I'd be shocked if we don't. But hey, you never know. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one. Thank you for watching. Check out my other channel, Heise BIM and Heise Does. And if you're a fan and want to support us, you can on YouTube or Patreon. Use our referral links, buy our pocket squares, or call us if you need an architect. Take care, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next episode of HeiseSays. Bye for now.